smile gratefully. With smile and good cheer, let us begin this brand new day. A very good morning to our resource person for the day, Mr. Mohaidan, CEO and corporate psychologist of Mindset Knowledge, and to all of you, my dear teachers. Every day is a fresh start for us. Every sunrise is a new chapter in our life waiting to be written. It doesn't matter what our present circumstances are, but today is, of course, a very brand new day, and we have gathered together to learn new things in our life. It takes strength to step enthusiastically into each day of our lives, and this strength comes readily from God. May I request Mrs. Antoine Anita to lead us in prayer.
Let us bow our head in prayer. Do not abandon wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will keep you safe. Getting wisdom is the most important thing you can do. Whatever else you get insight. Love wisdom, and she will make you great. Embrace her, and she will bring you honor. She will be your crowning glory. Proverbs chapter 4, verses 6 to 9. Almighty God, we praise you and glorify you. We thank you for this special day and the opportunity to attend this seminar. I surrender the team presenting the seminar today, our beloved principal and vice principal, our dear teaching and non-teaching staff, into your holy hands. At this moment, we seek thy wisdom and insight. We believe knowledge and understanding comes only from you. During this pandemic time, enable us to face our challenges wisely and skillfully and overcome our hurdles with thy strength. May we enjoy healthy mind and body to fulfill our responsibilities well. In a special way, dear Lord, may our children grow up to be physically, mentally, and emotionally strong. May your protection and guiding light always lead our children in the right path. We also pray that the world be protected from every virus and be free from sickness and suffering. May this new year 2022 be a blessing for all. All this we ask in the precious name of Jesus and the powerful intercession of Saint Michael. Amen. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, be seated.
It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our resource person for today, Mr. Mohaidan. MSK Life Clinic Foundation is a mindset knowledge process management and human performance development consultancy organization in India. Their services reach all over India to more than 500 reputed education institutions and industries. MSK's aim is to provide life development consultancy services, training and therapy from child to professionals, individuals and to industries. Mr. MSK is a CEO and corporate psychologist. His passion for human life improvement has inspired him to start this clinic, collaborating with his own MSK theory and formula. MSK's Life Clinic is India's first clinic to improve human life without drug by modifying their mindset knowledge to develop the individual's educational, economical, social status and healthy mind, as well as to improve corporate industrial productivity with mutual profitable benefit. Ms. Priya is the corporate consultant and project executive. Welcome to our dear chief guest and to Ms. Priya.
Thank you.
Over to our resource person, Mr. Mohaidan.
Very happy good morning, respected principal, brother, and also vice principal, brother, and also my dear teachers. I'm really happy in front of you. As introduced, it's a brand new day. Yes, it's a brand new day for branding yourself. So this is not a day to giving the advisors counseling. This is only analytical sessions. This is the very first program, Teachers Wellness. So far, you heard about the programs which will mostly to how to render the duty, how to express your duty to the children's or management. But it is only a program to improve your health and wellness. Okay, teachers? Okay. Am I doing any mathematical calculation? Any algebra? You are somewhat looking. So be free. Mostly the freeness only will come. Our mind is relaxed. I am asking some questions. Which part of our organ operate our life? They are asking question is simple thing. Giving answer is brain. Okay. All are having brain? Any doubt? No doubt or no brain? No doubt. All are having the brain, but why can't they develop? They cannot be able to develop in their life. Who prevented to use? Who prevented? Anybody disturbed you? Like a speed breaker? Don't use your brain. Otherwise, I will punish you. Anybody? No. Why? This question asked me within myself more than 20 years. I never find my answer. Even when I asked my professor, immediately announced, mostly I am teaching only student, but I got unexpectedly one patient. He pointed at me, I am a patient, but I became a patient to know the answer. So before that, what do you mean by life? What is life? We know everything. We don't know everything.
Journey from birth till we die.
Yes. Okay. How can we measure our life is good or bad? Anybody's scale is there? How happy? Sorry for to interrupt. Some mental people are very happy. Yes. In my statistics, no mental patient accidented in road. He never accidented. Why? He is conscious. Happily, he is also walking here and there and consciously saving themselves. Is it correct or not? What is meaning of life? That's why, how can we measure life? In psychological system, more than 48,000 tests are available to understand the individual human life and his behavior. These amazing things. 48,000 tests is available. So, in my research, what is meaning of life? How can you measure? That means, 4 ways you can able to measure. Before that, what is different between the mind and brain? These are the first session you have to understand, then only you go to the elaborate some explanation. So, what is the difference between the brain and mind? So, whatever answer you give me, you totally don't feel about that whether it's right or wrong, always wrong. You think you're always wrong. You bold day, you can say, whatever it may be, sir, already we know it's wrong. Most of the people, it's mind only good things. Mind, what is mind? Tell me. You're asking more question. Mind is to accept only mind. Why are you asking? Some people are internally aggressive. Okay, what is the mind? So what is the brain? So my research is continued. Brain is a collection of flesh, blood, and neuro. That's the nerve system. Yes? So that means, what is the content? Mind.
Thoughts, emotions.
No. Emotion is one of the part. As per MSK theory, mind is a collection of information. The collection of information from the 5 sensory organs from earlier stage. Not only early stage, from your mother stomach. We listen, we heard, we experience something. So these are all become a referral knowledge dictionary of the human. Accordingly, what he put in the mind as a reference, he referred to anything. So it's a mind. So that's why brain is a physical organ, mind is a inorganic process. Can you understand? Inorganic process. Only some examples. Even person not entering to the school, but he is doing crore business. The person with the PhD is not able to run even single industry. That's the problem. So in my research, mind is a collection of information or what we learned, how we suffered or affected. These are facts. So, according to the fact, your life is determined. The life can be measured in 4 components. One is, for example, in your early stage, suppose your mother is asking you, why you are not get more marks in your school? What will be your answer? Or what would be your answer in past life? How you answered this question in your mother or to your mother? Tell me.
Paper was tough, teacher was
Very, very good. Paper was very tough. Teacher not teach enemy. If same answer given by the doctor, what will happen? This body is very complicated. So I cannot make surgery. So that I left alone. What will happen? He left alone. So these are other things we are already experienced. The same way now itself, mother also asking the children, oh, why you are not getting more marks? Paper is tough. The children, teacher is not giving some instruction, elaborative teaching. So where is copying? We are genetically modifying our thoughts to the younger generation. So that's why your mind is functioning means 4 ways your life can be developed. 4 components you can judge your life. First is education. Second, economy. Then another one is social status. Suppose you are being here academy. What is your value? Now you are reputed organization, reputed leadership, like principal sir and vice principal sir, your coordinator. We are under the very reputed, very talented leadership. So your value automatically increased. You are valued by the institution. So that's the social status. Another one is psychological health. What is psychological health? Physical alignment problem you can easily identify it or you can easily feel. But psychological problem you cannot able to feel till end. That's why psychological problem only converted into the physical problem, that is called psychosomatic disorder. So here the program only to make happy and healthy with wellness teachers. This is the first kind of program organized by your principal. You must thanks for my Pushparaj sir and brother. How you thank? Okay. So may I use that board? Your mind can be educational, economy, social status, health. If anyone deficiency or problem in this 4 area, they affected by mental health is not actual behavioral health. Behavioral health. If someone, not about you or anyone, not able to attain the goal of the education, what will happen? They automatically depressed, self-depressed, or sometimes depressing the others. Most of the problem you only main reason I cannot be able to get higher education because you are not giving me the full help. Somebody blaming others. The same way, this problem for you as well as for others, it automatically affected your life. It's shown in the way of, that is called stress. We don't like to use the stress words because these words are becoming boring. Most of the people who were asking you just stress. I don't like this stress words. Okay. So if anyone affected or belongs to him or self, it will be a stress. What is the symptom of stress? That means they are not able to cope up with their reality life. They are always somewhat postponing behavior. Can you understand? Behavior that postponing. Another one is somewhat little aggressive. Okay? Little aggressive. Sometimes sleeplessness. It also, now latest research shows obesity. These are all not by stress, 4 components. Educational, economy, social status, health. So, if you are finding the early symptoms, if you are not treated well, it became a disorder. What is the disorder? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's order. 1, 5, 3 or something. 4. This is a disorder. Can you understand? So, in their behavior, they cannot able to do the work properly. They skip one more things or sometimes their priority will be missed. These are all disorders. Can you understand? These are all disorder. Disorder, what reason? Because of this. For you as well as for your parent or your children. Okay. If you are the disorder, we are not identified, we cannot cured well, it became a disease. Already your institution having the brand name School of Excellency. Yes? Now itself teachers of excellency. Yes? Why? Okay, teachers of excellency, excellent teachers, so that your health is more important than anyone. So that the principal organized this program for your health and well-being. It's not for instructing to do your work or your job perfectly. Nothing. You have to relieve from the disease or disorder and basic component of 4. Okay. Okay. The one fact is there. You should not lie in front of doctor and lawyer. Okay, understand? If someone lie, what will happen? Doctor will benefited. Lawyer will be benefited. Because what you presented to them, it will be against you. Okay, so you must be open. It is not a session to give advice, anything. Okay, good. Please write down notebook. It's a frank program. Don't hide anything. Okay. What are the difficulties have in your life as well as your family that disturb your mind function or disturb your sleeping or disturb your some reality day-to-day life? Just write it. 5 or 6 points. Keep it in mind. This is only your well-being conscious. So we are conducting the program for, but it is very confidential. So that such a level of government peoples, we are conducting this kind of program. Okay. So that important factor. One more thing is, as per international data, more than 32% of teachers fell in the disorder that convert into the disease. Okay. Just before I am discussing with your principal sir, daily 4 than 5 or 6 calls from college professor and teachers because of the family issues or sometimes their personal issues, sometimes the social issues, sometimes the physical issues. But after that, they only identified scan, ban, everything completed. There is no problem at your physical, at your mind. Okay. So it is a well-being program. You write out whatever the difficulties you are facing, whatever it may be. So I am asking one question. How many people are suffering by headache, frequent headache? That is called corporate headache. Can you raise your hand? Some people are headache. Now, madam treated one corporate sector manager. She has more than 25 years of headache. Everything completed. A bundle of medicines. The medicine only reduced. Headache never reduced. How many people are having headache? Another thing is, somewhat in latest day, from our consultancy we got overreactive bladder control. Sometimes frequent urinations. Okay. Sometimes, particularly your ladies, so I am thinking cyst ovarian. Most of the people having ovarian cyst. These are all no causes of external source. It is due to the internal cause. Okay. So this well-being, it's a must. At the same way, sometimes you are a teacher, you can control more than 40 or 50 students. At the same time, you cannot able to control one children. Who is that children? Huh? Your children. My son, I am a control of more than 50 students. That is your fate. Your teacher means need not to come under the control. What I say, you must follow it. Otherwise, I never bother, but it's a problem. Okay. Sometimes your geriatric parents, the parents sometimes never accepted you are growing well. Are you accepted? The parents are always having some kind of deficiency in your growth. How I think, but you being a ordinary teachers. So sometimes mostly I am receiving the calls from various lecturer and teachers. Husband not treating me very well, is treating me very ill. So these are the problem cannot expose to anyone. But some people are sharing this problem to the someone friends. The friends are always sharing like a Facebook sharing. Okay, what will happen? If you give the one message to them, the message will be manipulated and some other way it's reach you. You are also interested. Huh? Who is that person? One call from Kuwait. They invited me for the family issues, the corporate issue. What is the problem? It's that lady called their friend to discuss the family problem about husband. That lady assures me, don't worry, I may cure your husband. Finally cure her husband. Can you understand? Can you understand? She is complaining about her husband to some friend. The friend take in charge. I will clear your husband problem. She cleared everything, including husband. Problem is over. For that, they spend more than 10 lakhs for medical visa. So I went to there. What's the problem, sir? Everything cured. Where? He went to her. So that the sharing is somewhat very dangerous thing. Okay. Madam, never control your laugh. What a good things they are doing. Most of the friends are like that only. I will care about your husband. Don't worry. Immediately going to that husband. Oh husband, she is not like that. She is not carrying you, but I take all care of you. Immediately, okay, such a way I expecting she is not giving me anything. Okay, including property management also. Run away. Oh, so that I am preventing you. I am giving awareness to don't discuss your personal problem other than medical people. It will be social problem, family problem, whatever the problem, it will be come along with your words. So sharing should be only keep in the Facebook level, not family book level. Okay, so that the main thing is like that only. Okay, these are all the problems. Some people, I just received one call from love marriage couples. He is always feel about her. Somewhat aging means, process of aging, what will happen? Their beauty also reduced. In which way? Somewhat stomach, obesity, mad mass laughing, facial somewhat pimples, or some dark patches. He start to crying lot. What? My life is end. Because how I looked at her in early stage, she became an old lady. How can you go with her to any function? I cannot bear it. That's a problem. It's for husband problem. Same, sometime also, wife also having the problem. My husband not full of hair. In early stage, he's full and hair. Now he's only bald head. Okay, these are all the problem. But it's a little problem. Make very big alignment in your physical sense. So that the wellness is very important. Okay, understand? Okay, so today itself you are going to be a student, only 3 years. Okay, student?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you young student?
Yes, sir.
Please stand up. If you get up, they will feel. Okay. All students keep their line very perfectly. Okay? Okay, student? Some students are talking here and there. Why? Is it a classroom discipline? The same way repeated to your student also, yes? Okay. Oh. over discipline also over disorder. Yes, correct? Over discipline, over disorder. Okay, sorry. Why you came first? Can you give me explanation why you came first? Oh, very good, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Clap it. Because of the pushing element is there. Okay, otherwise I never come because of that. Okay, very nice, good. So most of the people need pushing and pulling effect because we are trained in such a way. But from this, after MSK program, you have to get involvement within yourself. Okay, because you are not a simple human being, you are a chemicals. In my language, you are a chemicals. For example, if you take this water to the glass, what is the quality of water at the glass? No, safe. I am not asking the quality. I want the safe. I am asking the quality. What is the quality of the glass water? The same quality? Poured in the glass. Okay, understand? So from today, your DNA. Our program is, hello, all teachers, please make discipline, listen my talk. Okay. Be happy. Don't be struggle yourself or battle yourself or crushing yourself. Be free. Okay. So that the student mind is always happy. Yes, sir? Yes. For example, whatever instruction give, the most of the complaint I received from throughout India. One parent, on behalf of you, I am giving the full awareness to the parents. You know that we are having the forum which is called a true parenting forum. True parenting. So what do you mean? You are a positive parenting. In Tamil it's called Jalra parenting. True parenting is different. Okay, good. So parents are complaining me, sir, my kid cannot be able to study well. Why? Teachers are very speedy in conduct the class. But no one complaining me, sir, my kids cannot able to cope up with the teacher. But on behalf of the world teacher community, I am giving the awareness, no problem at the teacher, only problem at student. But parent don't accept me. No, sir. He is always correct. The same way, he is also telling. Can you understand DNA? Have it is worked? Okay. So from today, you have to involve yourself first, not for yourself, for your DNA. Take your notebooks and your belongings, you come on first level. First row and first seat, whatever it may be. Oh, huh? That is why most of the problem we are having the same answer. Okay, we are only keeping that answer only. We are not trying to get first seat. If someone asked, if you are giving the instruction to the kids, my son, you take first mark. The son is replying me, Mummy, only one first mark is there. What will happen? Correct. Only them immediately we get aggressive. Why? You are not repeating me well. You are not going to well. Because like your father. That time we will attaching some element. The same way like a grandma. She is always repeating me. He give her answer to me. Only counter answering is our prime duty. Like your father. Whenever he blame the children, he immediately alone. He never blame the children alone. He also attached some element. Who is element? The capital H. Capital H. What is capital H? Husband, not husband. You know, husband. Okay. Please come at your level. Start from first row, please.
Those were already in first row, sir.
Oh, very nice. You are luckiest. So the only thing is keep your mind is there is so aging. Only is raging. Understand? Don't consider your age. You consider your age. In our India, most of the politicians are very young. Huh? What is their age? What is their age? No. He will be. He will be like that only. Okay. He never be a young. Because some people, not their fault. We are not come forward. This is the main problem. Are you accepted? Yes. We are only projecting our son or daughter. Go first. You don't ask me. It's my fate. Because of your father. Sometimes some people also because of your grandma, my grandma. So these are all the qualities, these are all the behavior, the all scripts should be eliminated. Okay, understand? You always be ever ready like a battery. Be ever ready. Okay? Good? Check. You write down which factor in forming the cue, some factor that disturb you in your life when you are go first. No. In famous saying is called go to the battle first. Go to the battle first. Yes. பந்திக்கு முந்திக்கோ இல்லையா படைக்கு பெந்திக்கோ so that these are all words we never forget such a favorable words, you know that we accept only favorable to us, unfavorable words we reject them. So what are the things that prevent you from earlier stage to come forward? What will you write down it? So first of all I giving the one more instruction to my student. Okay student, don't forget you are a student. Okay? Yes. Okay? Yes, very nice. You are a beautiful student in the world. Accept it. Any bitter? Any bitter or better? Bitter? Better. Very good. Very good. Okay. You now became a writer. Write it. Some people always having so many lot of problem in their mind. Why you are not laughing? If you listen my story, you will cry, sir. So that I am keeping in mind. So what a life. Tell me, no sir. So I go, no. Listen. Here I will give my brief introduction of my life. But very confidential. You should not reveal anyone. Okay? The same way repeated to everyone. Just withdrawing from the naturality, withdrawal to the fear of competition, you are modifying your DNA. Okay? In our language, what is DNA? As for MSK theory, DNA, desire, nurturing activity. Nurturing, you know that? Nurturing. Oh, the pronunciation may vary according to the regional level. In American, nurturing, that's our Africans. Okay. DNA means desire, nurturing activity. What are the activity that prevented you from the reality of life? Can you write it? Who is ready to give whatever you have written? You means you have to express in front of all. Which activity that disturbs you from your earlier life? Can you, anyone? Yes.
The problem is because maybe sometimes I'm new to that work or whatever I'm going to do. And the second thing is my gender.
My gender?
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe sometimes the problem is coming forward is because sometimes because I'm new to the work or that thing, and sometimes my gender.
Okay. So every doctor, if you feel like that, this is too new to the body. This body is new to me. What will happen? Huh? So every patient new to the doctors. Okay. It is very hard to accept because most of the doctor not new patient, they are a chronic patient. Okay. So these are all the myths, misconception about your behavior. So if you continue this behavior, it will become a disorder. That the disorder, what will happen means, wherever you go, wherever you went, you are withdrawing from the natural situation, you feel guilty. That is called guilty conscious. Okay. You boldly say right or wrong. If someone corrected me, accept it with respect. We are only feel about the fear of failure, fear of rejection. Understand? Fear of rejection. In the fear of rejection, automatically aggravate to the physical sense. That's why your face all became a very depressive, somewhat. That due to the internal suppressed feeling, your hair will be falling. Feeling lead to falling. Okay, that's really appreciate. Please, your name, ma? Yeah, very nice. Very good, very good. Okay, good. So another one. So in cinema field, in cinema city, they never feel about the shame, ashamed. They come forward, whatever it may be, because of the n crore and crore. You from today, you have to keep the formula You should always try to first. If someone is first, you accept first. You don't reject or don't have the misconception about that. We are not going first. If I go first, they will ask some questions. The question cannot be answered well means we assumed in front of all. This quality should be eliminated. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, student?
Yes.
Okay. Try to take your first. One Q. Q is quick, not Q's. Q's கிடையாது Q தான். Very nice, very nice. Oh. Very nice, very nice. Very good, very good, very good. That is called creativity. That's called creativity. That's called creativity. Wherever find the opportunity, go first. The people are blaming.
I have knee problems, so that's why I just...
Okay, accept. Excuse. Okay. No, excuse all real Q's. Q, C-U-E, Q's reality.
Here Q starts.
Okay, no problem. There's a good guy. Then only she became a sports girl. Okay, run fast, jump fast, wherever it may be. It's a mountain or stadium or platform or any stage. Okay, good. Thank you. Are you changed your now DNA compared with earlier? Yes? Okay. Before, what is your number? After, what is your number? Some people are totally went away because of their generosity. We like this. Okay? Such a generosity. You first work, take it. I won't bother with it. Okay, very nice. Please take your seat. What is the quality of well-being in peoples? For example, நான் மைக்கெல்லாம் சொல்கிறேன், நான் top secret. So I am conducting the program at commissioner level. If they instructed something, they come forward. They don't feel about the category. Their aim is only, I want to first. So if you give any case some clue, he find out the exactness within 5 minutes. But proving them is needed 20 years. Can you understand? He calculated, assessed how it should be encouraged, how it is encouraged by the third persons. But proving the data, how it is occurred by step, it needs more than 20 years. Because of their mind processes like that. Okay. So from today, MSK program, first of all, you understand, you have to change your DNA. What is this? Now, you come, try to first level with accepting the fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of accepting the first. These are all main category you have to. If not, you are adopted means you are automatically, that is called depressive. Depressive, you know that? Depress themselves. So this should be eliminated. Teachers should not be like that. So always be a repressed, not depressed. Okay? Are you clear now? Okay? So can you give any case histories or like that event I was in my past life, I rejected something so that I was affected by so many problems. Can you give the examples? Somewhat in my early life, I missed some chances because of my fear or withdrawal, someone, whatever it may be. Can you give? Or even from your family life, my husband is like that or my child is like that. Whatever it may be, give some examples for that event, experienced, but somewhat ill-experienced to express something to all. Yes, correct?
It's a personal issue.
Yes, personal issue. Don't ask the personal issue. That is the social issues. This may be affected. So that the most of people having such a kind of bitter experience. So from today, you have to shift your paradigm. Okay? Go first, whatever it may be. Okay? So accepting fear of rejection, fear of failure, at the same time accepting the first order. That's why if not able to do this means it may be depressive. Okay? So the wellness program is first you avoid the depression. How means in such a manner. Okay? Another one is somewhat the people very conscious about the duty conscious. If instructed someone or something to the student or parents or husband, whatever it may be, if they are not completed the assigned duty, they will be aggravated. It shows in the form of anger. How many people are unconsciously such a kind of problem? So you are all experienced, but your past experience, so that why I want to raise my hand. If I ask someone question, it may be affected something one. So these are all to be eliminated. First, DNA nurturing activity, depression, then anxiety. Okay. How many people having sleeping problem? Are you and your kids or your husband, whatever it may be? How many people are having somewhat little stomach pain? Every physical ailment will not directly infected by the virus. It is infected by your life-based problem. So that the famous theory is, there is no heart attack in the world. The only is life attack. Can you understand? The medical world accepting only the fact the people are suffered by the life problem, not by the virus problem. So first of all, keep in the mind. Okay, good. Another thing is, some problem unconsciously running your mind or thinking in your mind. So need not to express in front of all. Any disturbing factor that in every frequent of time, if it is means you can write it. Some problem cannot be solved, but mind always focusing on that problem. That leads to somewhat carelessness in the day-to-day activity. Who is the first generation of your family? That is education generation. Sir, I am only first graduate in my family. Who is second generation? Third generation? Very good, third generation. Okay. So, according to some data, this generation is called, 2010 generation is called Alpha Plus. Can you understand? Alpha Plus. On 2000 onwards, it's a generation of X because of their genetical different. So you may be from 2000 onwards, your birthday something like that. You cannot cope up with the child because child is now, what is their quality? Alpha plus. They always very aggressive. They won't accept the fact. They want to enjoy the happiness only. They won't go for tedious work. Thus, that somewhat creating the problem to control the kids. Your kids are your classroom kids. So, such a way, can you give some examples? The kids are like that. From the points may be taken from your family or your classroom. Can you give?
When like we were asked to study earlier, so it used to be seated quietly in a quiet place and study. But now this present generation, they want music. Along with the music, they play the music and they write their notes. And do
that is called the passive writing. They are all willing to write alone. They want to listen to the music or sometimes watching the TV, then only writing. It's not only your classroom kids, also your own children. What is the reason behind that? Tell me. Who is the role model? So, the period is called digital period. You know, this is called digital era. In most of the advertisement, how it is delivered, you know, as a professional psychologist, we are studying the advertisement. One person is eating chocolate. Some old lady is there. Some demolishing building. Okay. What is the words given?
Thanks for not doing anything.
Doing nothing. Okay. Can you understand? Okay. Another tea advertisement, how it is? During your engineering study, you are always good preparing skill in the tea. So you better to go for tea shop. Can you understand? You are unconsciously, your kids are loaded by such a advertisement. So we are not calling it advertisement. It's a mind impression. That is digital imprint on the children. Okay. Most of the movies are, someone is listening the music. That's why the child immediately copying, but no other media showing someone is reading books. Is correct? This is reflective on the kids. Showing your past experience. In my early stage, if my parents asked to study or teachers asked to study, I never postpone it. Immediately I do, but you are not doing. That's a gap. That is called gap between the alpha plus education, generation education. How can it be solved? It's a big question mark. Is it correct? So, during the time, what are the emotions are expressed? If the kids is not accepting your instruction, what are the emotion you are exposing? Anger. First is anger. Okay. Another one is frustration. Oh, you leave it to their way. Whatever it may be, I won't find it way. You go. Otherwise, go somewhere to beg. I won't feel about it. Most of the people are, that's a nature. Because not only here, if you go for America, they are also same words. You go for beg. In Tamil, we are called them as a. So, in the world wise, in all language, scolding is same. Without changing any content. Okay, good. So, frustration, anger, then what? Disappointment. Okay. Appointment. Disappointment. Okay, next one. This your frustrated anger, this also is shown your neighbors and your close relationship. So, this affect the wellness of your life. Okay, so first you bear it and give the explanation. Or how many parents are, I think you are as a parent, how many parents are giving reading model? Any reading model? Yes, it's questionable. It's questionable. Okay. Sorry, how many people are only giving the digital model? Always looking the phone, watching someone. In morning, I called my friend. Immediately, my friend's son taking the phone, giving the answer. My father is bathroom. But he is during the sleep time. Whenever the phone rang, immediately capture the phone and giving the answer. That's why your father became a digital model. Their parents. So these are all things you have to keep in your mind. So wellness is not by the yourself; it is by the external factor. Can you understand? Okay, good. Another thing is. One more crucial questions because of from our case history. One teacher got PhD in the very vast area, but her husband never allowed to go job. He is always insisting her to do the housing chores only. That's a big problem. Okay. Nowadays, the teachers are also having the bad kind of life feeling. So, first of all, if you have any family issues, you try to solve them. Then only you can be a best rejuvenator of life. Okay. So, for that, I am just along with madam. Madam only consulting for ladies only. If you are any need, freely you can get personally. Okay. So that's why it's for good introduction. Okay. So that you must find the way to renovate your life and being a wellness of your life. Okay, can you understand? She can talk in Tamil. அவங்க இந்த டீச்சர் சைடு பார்த்த விஷயத்தை பற்றி உங்ககிட்ட சொல்லுவாங்க.
Good afternoon, teachers. I am Priya, Wellness Forum, Just Call. இப்போ டீச்சர்ஸு நீங்களும் ஒரு பேரண்ட்னா, நீங்களும் ஒரு அம்மாவுக்கு பொண்ணு தான், ஒரு குழந்தைக்கு தாய் தான். மேக்ஸிமம் எல்லாருமே மேரிடு தான் இருப்பீங்க. உங்களுக்கு நிறைய ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் க்ரியேட் ஆகிட்டு தான் இருக்கும். எல்லாத்துக்குமே தமிழ் புரியுது இல்லைங்க? ஓகே. இப்போ உங்களுக்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எமோஷ்னலாக 4 டைப்பு டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகும். ஒன்று எமோஷ்னல் டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸு, ஃபிசிக்கலாக, மென்டல் அண்டு பிஹேவியர், சோசியல். இது எப்படி உங்களுக்கு க்ரியேட் ஆகுது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, எமோஷ்னலாக என்னென்ன டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ் ஆகுது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, வீட்டில் வந்து நீங்கள் ஒரு பேரண்ட்டாக இருக்கிறப்ப குழந்தைங்க செய்கிறது வந்து உங்களுக்கு எடுத்துக்க முடியாது, நீங்கள் சொல்கிறது குழந்தைங்க எடுத்துக்க மாட்டாங்க. இந்த சிச்சுவேஷன் ஒன்று. இன்னொன்று ஹஸ்பண்ட் அண்ட் ஒய்ஃப் ரிலேஷன்ஸ் ப்ராப்ளம். இன்னும் மாமியார் மாமனார் நாத்தனார் அந்த மாதிரி ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ். இன்னொன்று அம்மா சைட்லேருந்து வர ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ். இந்த மாதிரி எமோஷ்னலாக டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகிறப்போ உங்களால் ஒர்க்கில் வந்து ஒரு கான்சன்ட்ரேஷன் பண்ண முடியாது. அங்கேருந்து ரிலீவ் ஆகி இதுக்குள்ளே வந்து அடாப்ட் ஆகிறப்ப இங்கேயும் வந்து கண்டினியூஸாக 8 hours குழந்தைகளோட ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுறப்ப நீங்கள் மறுபடியும் எமோஷ்னலாக டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகுங்க. இங்கே வந்து குழந்தைகளுக்கு நீங்கள் நல்லா கைட் பண்ணுவீங்க. அந்த சுச்சுவேஷன் நீங்கள் மறந்துட்டு வந்து இங்கே ஒர்க் பண்ணாலுமே இங்கே இந்த குழந்தைகளுக்கு நீங்கள் கைட் பண்ணுறப்ப இந்த குழந்தைங்க வந்து ஒன்று புரியலன்னு சொல்லும், இன்னொரு குழந்தை வந்து எழுத முடியலன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, பேரண்ட்ஸ்க்கு ரிப்போர்ட் கொடுக்கணும். பிரின்ஸிபலுக்கு மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டுக்கு ஏன் உங்கள் பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் கரெக்டாக வரல இப்படிங்கிறப்ப உங்களுக்கு அடுத்தடுத்தடுத்து எமோஷ்னலாக டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ் வர்றப்ப உங்களுக்கு பல உடல் ரீதியான பாதிப்புகள் வரும். பார்த்திங்கன்னா கான்சன்ட்ரேஷன் குறையும், எதுக்கு எடுத்தாலும் கோபம் வரும், படுத்தா தூக்கம் வராது, நாளைக்கு என்ன செய்யுது இன்றைக்கி என்ன செய்யுது அப்படிங்கிறது கண்டினியூஸாக ஓடிட்டே இருக்கும். அடுத்தது பார்த்திங்கன்னா மென்டல் அண்ட் பிஹேவியர் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ்னு பார்த்திங்கன்னா உங்களால் இயல்பாக எங்கேயுமே அடாப்ட் ஆக முடியாது. ஸ்கூலுக்கு வந்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் கிட்ட போய் ஏதாவது கேட்கணுன்னாலே பயமாக இருக்கும். இதுக்கு ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் கூட சொல்கிற கேஸ் ஹிஸ்ட்ரி தான். ஒரு காலேஜ் ப்ரொஃபஸர் அந்த மேம் போய் ஒரு லீவு கேட்குறதுக்கு ஒரு நாள் நைட் ஃபுல்லாக அவங்க தூங்கலை. எப்படி லீவ் கேட்குறதுன்னு ஹஸ்பண்டுக்கு நச்சு எடுத்து அவங்க லீவு தானே கேட்குற, கொடுத்தா கொடுக்கலன்னா
சேம் ப்ராப்ளம்
நெக்ஸ்ட் எடுத்துக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு பார்க்குறாங்க. பட் நைட்டு ஃபுல்லாக தூங்காமல் விடிய தூங்காமல் காலையில் எழுந்திரிச்சு மேம் இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு ஒரு டே லீவ்னா ஓகே டேக் அப்படின்றாங்க. ஆனால் நைட்டு ஃபுல்லாக பண்ண டார்ச்சர்.
சார் you want a translation? Thank you sir, thank you. Okay. Sir very conscious about the understanding, yes. Okay, because you are mostly in English literature, so you feel only comfortable in English, but Tamil somewhat difficult to others. But madam is fluent in Tamil. Where most of the corporate industry asking, so you give me the problem in mother tongue, then only you can understand very well. Okay, you are feeling அப்படிங்கிறத விட மனசு உங்களுக்கு உணர்ச்சி வசப்படுறீங்களா ஆமாம்ல, that's why. Okay, continue ma. Okay.
அவங்க லீவ் நைட்டு அவங்க ஹஸ்பண்டை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணது, குழந்தைங்க டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆனது, கடைசியில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த லீவ் எடுத்துட்டு அடுத்த நாள் அந்த லீவுக்கான பர்பஸை அவங்களால செய்ய முடியல. அடுத்த நாள் ஃபுல்லாக தூங்கிட்டாங்க. வேஸ்ட்டு, லீவ் போட்டதும் வேஸ்ட்டு, அவங்களோட ஒர்க்கும் போச்சு. அடுத்த 1 வீக்கு ஃபுல்லாக டென்ஷன், ஐயோ லீவ் போட்டு முடியலன்னு டென்ஷன். அடுத்தது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சோசியல்னு எடுத்திங்கன்னா ஃபஸ்ட்டு உங்கள் ஃபேமிலி, உங்கள் சுச்சுவேஷன் தான் சோசியல். இந்த சோசியல் எப்படி உங்களுக்கு டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகுதுன்னா ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் உங்களால் மெயின்டைன் பண்ண முடியாது. வீட்டுக்கு போகிறீங்க, ஒரு குழந்தை வந்து மடியில் ஓடி வந்து உங்களை பிடிச்சா கூட பிடிச்சி தள்ளி விடுவோம், இல்லை பிடிச்சி இறுக்கி வச்சு உட்கார வைப்போம். ரெண்டுமே ப்ராப்ளமாக க்ரியேட் ஆகும். அடுத்தது வந்து காஃபி குடிக்கிறேன்னு கேட்டால் கூட கோவம் வரும் ஒரு சிலருக்கு. நான் வந்து இவ்வளோ ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துருக்கிறேன், என்னை அங்கேயும் புரிஞ்சுக்கல இங்கேயும் யாரும் புரிஞ்சுக்க மாட்டீங்களான்னு ஒரு டென்ஷன் தான் அங்கே க்ரியேட் ஆகும். அடுத்தது ஹஸ்பண்ட் அண்ட் ஒய்ஃப் ரிலேஷன்ஸில் ப்ராப்ளம் வரும். ஒரு வெளியில் போகல, வெளியில் என்னால் ஃப்ரீயாக இருக்க முடியல, எப்போ பாரு எனக்கு ஒர்க் ஷெட்யூல்டு, வீட்டு இதையுமே நான் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கணுமா, எனக்குன்னு ஒரு பர்சனல் லைஃப் இல்லையா அப்படின்னு உங்களுக்குள்ள பல ப்ராப்ளம் க்ரியேட் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கும். அடுத்தது பார்த்திங்கன்னா பிஹேவியரில் உங்களுக்கான ஒரு ஃபிட் இருக்காது. ஒரு ஒபிசிட்டியாக இருக்கோ, இல்லைன்னா ரொம்ப லீனாக இருப்பீங்க, முடி கொட்டிகிட்டு இருக்கோ, ஒரு கருத்த மாதிரி முக அமைப்பு மாறிடோ, நீங்கள் என்னதான் ஒரு இடத்துக்கு ஃபிட்டாக போகணுன்னாலும் உங்களால் அந்த இடத்துக்கு நீங்கள் எல்லாமே காஸ்மெட்டிக் போட்டுட்டு போனாலுமே அந்த இடத்துக்கு உங்களால் ஃபிட்டாக போக முடியாது, முன்னிலைப்படுத்தி உங்களால் போக முடியாது. பின்தங்கி தான் போவீங்க. ஃபஸ்ட்டு வருஷம்னா கூட தயங்கி தான் நிற்பீங்க. ஏதாவது கேட்டால் என்ன சொல்கிறது, நம்மளை பார்த்தா என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, ஏதாவது கேட்டுட்டு நம்ம ஏதாவது சொல்லிட்டா எல்லோரும் நம்மளை பற்றி என்ன நினைப்பாங்க அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு பிஹேவியர் ப்ராப்ளம் க்ரியேட் ஆகும். இதையெல்லாம் நீங்கள் இருந்து வெளியில் வந்தால் தான் நீங்களும் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக வர முடியும். ஏன்னா நீங்கள் தான் மிகப்பெரிய ரோல் மாடல். உங்கள் குழந்தைகளுக்கும் நீங்கள் ஒரு தாய், ஸ்கூலுக்கு வர அனைத்து குழந்தைகளுக்கும் நீங்கள் ஒரு தாய் தான். வீட்டில் அம்மா அப்பா சொன்னால் கூட செய்யாதது டீச்சர்ஸ் சொன்னால் மட்டும்தான் செய்கிறாங்க குழந்தைங்க. அப்போ உங்களோட ஆக்டிவிட்டி நீங்கள் வெல்னஸ்ஸாக இருக்கிறதுக்காக தான் இந்த ப்ரோக்ராமே. அப்போ உங்களுக்கு என்னென்ன ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்குதுன்னு நீங்கள் பர்சனலாக கூட டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஒரு சிலர் எல்லோரும் இருக்கிறப்ப டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு தயக்கமாக இருக்கும். எப்படி என்னோடய பர்சனல் ஒருத்தர் கேட்டாங்கன்னா என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, மற்றவங்க என்னை பற்றி என்ன நினைப்பாங்க அப்படிங்கிறதுல வரும். அது இல்லாமல் நீங்கள் பர்சனலாக கூட டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இதே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எங்ககிட்ட நிறைய டீச்சர்ஸ் இருக்காங்க. அவங்க குழந்தைகளுக்கு வர ப்ராப்ளத்தை கூட 10 இயர்ஸாக சேர தெரியும், 15 இயர்ஸாக சேர தெரியும். பட் அந்த பொண்ணு லவ் பண்ணி மேரேஜ் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடுச்சு, அவங்களுக்கு மிகப்பெரிய இஷ்யூ ஆகிடுச்சு அந்த டீச்சருக்கு. ஆனால் வந்து டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணணும்னு தெரியாமல் கூட, அதாவது பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிற டீச்சர்ஸோடைய இவங்களுக்கையோ ப்ராப்ளத்தை சால்வ் பண்ணி அவங்க ஒரு கைடன்ஸ் கொடுக்குறப்ப அதை ஃபாலோ பண்ணிவிட்டு 3 இயர்ஸ் 4 இயர்ஸ் போயிட்டு ப்ராப்ளம் க்ரியேட் ஆகிட்டு அந்த பொண்ணு லவ் மேரேஜ் பண்ணிட்டு போனோன்னே இவங்களால அது தாங்கிக்க முடியல. ஒரு ப்ரொஃபஷனலாக கைடன்ஸ் இருந்து கூட அவங்களுக்கு எடுத்துக்க தெரியல. அப்போ இந்த மாதிரி ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு என்ன இருந்தாலும் நீங்கள் எப்போ வேணாலும் இமீடியட்டாக 24 hours ஆன்லைனில் சப்போர்ட் நாங்கள் கொடுக்க தயாராக இருக்கோம். MSK ஆன்லைன் சப்போர்ட் ஜஸ்ட் காலி இமீடியட்டாக கூப்பிட்டு நீங்கள் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
Okay, very good. Any questions you can ask? So today, very latest problem is even 7th standard student are having proposal. Oh, sorry. First standard, sir. First standard. So generation alpha again, beta. So what is the reason for that? We finding the answer for these questions. How the kids are inculcated such a feeling? Media. Okay. So media is not pushing you to watch TV or mobile. You are giving video to your child. That is called, last week we added our program, it is called digital parenting. How to safeguard your kids from the digital. Digital is a business. Can you understand? Digital is a business. But for the purpose of kids, they are also customer. Can you understand? If you know chocolate, they are giving advertisement cost more than 10 crore. The chocolate price is 1 rupee, but they're spending crore and crore. Another one thing is, what are the problem mostly prevalent in the teaching community means, one is noise pollution. You are always kids somewhat creating noise. In our client, this teacher, she had admitted at the hospital. What is the reason admitted to the hospital? Syncope. Syncope means kind of disease. You see, when you going any other place, faint away, fell down. They immediately, yes? Allergy noise. Yes, allergy to noise. So after the more than 1 month diagnosis, the prescribed doctor, you should have the prevent from the noise. How can we prevent? We are all the student. The both are industry or child industry. Both are same. The people in working in industry, they have to bear the machine noise. The teacher have to in the children noise. How can you adapt to this situation? This is a big question. I give the simplest or formula. You can keep it in your mind. Whenever you feel irritation, microaggressive to the sound, first of all, you don't express your anger. Instead of anger, first hang on that noise. You keenly observe the noise. Can you understand? This can be adapted to anywhere. Sometimes you are forced to duty. If you cannot able to withdraw from the duty, we cannot escape from the duty. So what is a mindset knowledge theory means? You have to adapt to the situation and also enjoying the situation. These are all simple things only to hear, but practicing is a hard thing. The same way formula cannot observe to the family. Husband is always scolding. Can you enjoy? My husband, you are very good. Your scolding is very sweet. What will happen? He immediately packed to the pakam. What is that? Kill pakam. Once upon a time, I am giving the consultancy for the annual, that is called Atomic Research and the teachers, schools and the teachers. Their scientists are such a way, they are disciplined way. They only sit like that only. They are not able to, or they should not go another way, only look at the eyes only. Because the scientists are trained their children so that bond. But it is not possible to anywhere. Mostly parents are giving the full freedom to the kids. The kids always, some teachers complain to me, sir, he cannot able to hold the bag. Immediately call the, oh teacher, please come, take it. What will happen? The teacher complained to the parents. Parents also replied, sir, it is not a big thing. They are not maintaining as a disciplined one. They are thinking is a ordinary one. So that these are all complications. So that you have to adapt yourself. You are pushing by the duty or pushing by child, whatever it may be, you have to adapt yourself by accepting. How to accept? You only enjoy. Enjoy means, what is the meaning of enjoy?
don't get agitated.
Yes, agitated. Then what is there? If you look at what is there, you will be enjoyed. If you are rejected, it is there, it will be affected. Can you understand? You can understand this principle. You can say from the noise pollution this way. Another one is because these are all data from our consultancy. Some teachers are mostly hernic problem, hernia problem. What is their behavior? That means when they think the others should be completed within a short time, they won't allow the space for completion of task. Those who are always insisting what they instructed, that's a withdrawal symptom there in stomach. So that the teacher should be prevent from such a hernic problem means you have to accept and give the instruction or demand by polite way, not in the political way. So these are all most of the problem we are experiencing. Okay, good. Another one is, if you take note your papers, just you write down note. F4 theory. F4 theory. First, family, friends, finance, then factory or factor or institution. F means we call this a factory. In our mode, it's institutions. Okay. In 4F way, how you are affected or how you are suffering in the 4 category of life. 4F theory. It is not to express. You write down for your only. You only write down for your observation. One is friends, family, finance, and factory. Factory, for your considering you, it's institutions. Whatever it may be. What are the problem issues you are daily facing? It is for your observation only. First of all, I am giving you one more formula. Already heard about that. You are a representative of nature or God, or you accept. You are illuminating the kid's mind. So don't think you are a salary people. You are a representative of nature or God. There is no money equivalent to your service, or you accept. There is no equivalent to money to your service. So you are all unmeasurable service or immeasurable service. Your countless services you are doing. So think yourself, you are a representative of nature, God, whatever it may be.
சொல்ல முடியாத அழுத்த நினைவுகள், அடக்க முடியாத அழுகை, கட்டுப்படுத்த முடியாத கோபம், தாங்க முடியாத கஷ்டம், தன்னை யாரும் புரிந்து கொள்வதில்லை என்ற ஏக்கம், அதிகமான பயம், தூக்கமின்மை, உடல் சார்ந்த வலி, இன்னும் இது போன்று பல சிக்கல்களிலிருந்து விடுபட நாங்கள் உதவுகிறோம். அணுகவும். உளவியல் முதல் உதவிக்கு MSK ஜஸ்ட் கால் 93 602 53 930. MSK லைஃப் கிளினிக் ஃபவுண்டேஷன்